Knowledge HQ. Confirmed. Capcom lock. Exactly.
There are scholars in Cyrodiil who have dedicated their lives to solving the mystery of the Dwemer's disappearance.
Reminds me of the Eye of Magnus. Is that what this is going to be like? Okay. At least I know how to do it now. Well, hopefully. Okay, so maybe a shout. Well, first things first. Okay. Fire. I can't believe I don't remember how to do that. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Again. Malfire? Not call it. Where's the circular? Okay.
These ruins and the mechanical inhabitants are all that remain of the Dwemer.
Maybe not. buttons are hidden. It says activate. There's this thing on the ground, which looks like this would fit into. But it's not. I think the square one would fit in there, and then the circle one would fit in here.
Oh.
Oh. No, it's not there. Looks like. Aha! There we go. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So that does those two things. Am I matching up the shadows, maybe? Oh. That was right. Or no? That's right.
Huh? What the?
Alright. Gotta get a selfie. About to get my first Elder Scroll. Thank you. Where am I going? It's not walk when you can fast travel. Hi, Oscar. And right, baby Mando. Hey. Can I not travel just up there? I can't. Hi, Mando. Okay. He's a good boy.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal.
Thank you.
Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time
God,
Wound.
he's got me stuck.
Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Seriously, you got me stuck. Thank you. He freaking trapped me with his chin. You mean it's not in miscellaneous?
Gormley! Running out of time. The battle...
The Arsulthurse Alduin decree. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Know that Gormley sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
It's very
Battle
oblivion.
below goes ill.
The red
If
spot.
Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be
I know
ours.
it's snow, but it could
Why does
easily
Alduin
be
hang
ash.
back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will
No,
not need it.
we will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarudis, Ane, Him Hind Paliv, Su'u Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
gods have you created? Tarodis Parvelox, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel fear for the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Oh, damn you!
Yeah, I
No
figured.
use. It's a stroke, Belden. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
Worked. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Unlucky Nakib, Silesur. My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Lost Foot, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it.
While yours has waned. Ah, dear, join me or perish with your mortal friends. Up! Relax is weak. I am strong. Dovahkiin, you call yourself.
Yeah!
No. I am, right? Yeah.
I'll see.
Gotta be a place to see. Okay. Don't have much healing, so that's okay. I'll make it through it. I got it that time.
You are no match for me. Far in reach.
Right. Yeah. Let's do some What is it? Oh, I have some. Over here, down here at the bottom? Really? 20%'s all I have? I thought I had more than that. But that's okay. 20% more. And let's do 20% resist fire. Okay, why not? And then let's do something that I could do. Yeah, let's do that one.
This is what you want for?
Coming down.
Finish this!
Your defiance.
I'll see you burn!
I have anything else? Gotta be something. Another shot. Wait. No. No. Yeah, let's do that one. Come on now.
I'll have your head! I'll see you burn! Come on, guide me!
Dovahkiin, Vosaran. Use Dragon Ren before Alduin consumes you.
I'll see you burn!
Use Dragon Ren, Dovahkiin.
Trying to get a good shot. Again. No, I should have waited.
Burn!
He is too strong on the wing. Bring him to goal with Dragon Ren.
Let's get him there. No, better than nothing. Whoa.
Please move, King. You are being but I am Al-Mu'in, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
That was sick. Wait. Okay. Good. Thank you. What?
Lot Kongrach.
Oh god
You
damn
truly
it.
have the voice.
Oh my god, no. Oh god. I can't believe this happened 2 days in a row. Or 2 streams in a row. This is hilarious. You can come back down now? Oh my god. Same fucking thing. Parthenax, you crazy. Talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. You're damn right I'm gonna go wake his ass up. I don't care what time it is. Oh, it's not that late. He should be awake. Hope that was the Earl's kid.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Presumptuous of you, kid. Oh, nice digs. Haha. Mine.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city? With the threat of war on my doorstep? Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm
Why?
sorry.
Oh. I'm just not hearing
I would
that.
be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain. According to legend, although I never thought to put the tale to the test, Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce to arrange first, eh?
You need to leave. You need to leave.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
You need to leave.
Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider...
You need to
putting
leave.
up myself.
You need to leave.
Oh my god.
Huh? You need to leave. Leave me alone!
Ah! Kill you! That it? That's your best? Let witness!
He's like invincible.
I won't hold back! I've suffered worse during training. You're bleeding.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
This what you want.
Over here.
You can't defeat me. Son of a...
Stop it!
Time to
You
feed.
have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense? Somebody help! Do something!
You can't win this.
You need to leave. Hey, get out of here!
Choose your own adventure. Spill off, bud. Yeah, he's a high lefter.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what...
I'll let you decide, Jake. Ulfric or Tullius first? And bear in mind, I'm going to side Stormcloak. Okay. Yeah, that was what I was thinking first.
Right.
Go to my supposed superior with the knowledge that the enemy's already going to be there.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a gun.
If its arms are on,
I'm telling you,
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir.
The road to Whiterun's not safe these days. Lots of travelers just disappear. South of Dragonbridge. Can't find a trace of them.
The threat? I think that's
Hands
a
to
threat.
yourself, sneak thief.
No. I already got in one fight today.
Heard they're reforming.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
So, I'm going to say this before I talk to Ulfric. The last time I really played Skyrim was before I got into Game of Thrones. And now that I've been into Game of Thrones, I get a lot of Winterfell vibes from it. But it doesn't make me like...
I believe Garmar
this
gave you
place any
something to
better.
do, so go do it. I believe Garmar gave you something to do, so go do it.
Wait,
I
what?
believe Garmar gave you something to do, so go do it.
Oh. Is it locked because I started the other quest? Yeah, I think that's why. That's lame. Oh well, it's just a nice raid. Fair enough. we don't see White Harbor in the show. I'm talking about just visually. Like the stone wall,
See those
like the
warriors
really,
from Hammerfell?
really crazy stone walls. Lynching scene. There it is. It's up here. Won't take me that long.
Tell me again why we're wasting time resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you. You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again.
No.
I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath?
Sure.
You can stick it. We're not just fighting Imperials. Don't take... Come back when you
Damn
committed to
the
the
Jarls.
cause. Or they demand the moot.
And damn
Fight,
the
or die well.
Empire's rev. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Good. We still hold half of Skyrim despite everything the Empire could throw at us. I doubt the Empire has the stomach for much more bloodletting. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
All the more reason, then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make him.
He's not, but definitely. I'm sure that's a thought both of them have. Anytime a peace treaty during a war comes up, I'm sure that is something that is on both parties' minds.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
He used the same phrase Ulfric just used, bloodletting. Which could be coincidence. But I don't know if it is. Maybe their power is greater than what I would have originally have thought.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Hello.
When has any good ever come? I don't know how you convinced Ulfric to talk to the Empire. Worse than a waste of time, if you ask me.
Alright, before I sit, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Take your seat, and we can begin. We all wait upon you, Dragonborn. Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin. Take your seat, and we can begin. Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin. We all wait upon you, Dragonborn. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomat as usual.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it
Shut
have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Hjalmarch to us, and take Idgrod Ravencrone with you. Sorli the Builder will take over as Jarl of Morthal.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn? Spoken like a true son of Skyrim. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Hjalmarch will be turned over to Ulfric, with Sorli the Builder assuming the Jarlship. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore.
I don't know either.
Is that the blades recorded many of the names.
Another very good question.
Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Vin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about it. There's one more thing we know about Paarthurnax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
We'll just leave that one for now. Hell no, I'm not killing Paarthurnax. Paarthurnax is dope. He's clearly handicapped in this run. Every time I go talk to him, he spins up into the sky. I have like a seizure. It just seems mean.
These terms are satisfactory to my government. The troops...
Oh, what time is it? Oh man, it's already after 3. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there, dude. I'm getting kind of tired. And it's been a couple hours. Pick up on this. Let's see where. See all the on top of the mountain. Take the oath. Don't need that. Pick up this the next time. Hell yeah. Happy New Year. And we'll do this again in the next, I don't know, hopefully a couple weeks. Couple days, hopefully. Talk to you later, bud.